Hi, everybody. My name is Lior, I'm CEO and co-founder of Cybereason. Today, as Ken said, we're going to talk about cybersecurity. I'll start by introducing myself because I believe that it's very, very relevant to the way that we're thinking about security today. So I wasn't in the traditional industry working for a security company for years. Actually, I started my career in the army in Tel Aviv, in Israel, in the 8200 unit. This is the equivalent to the NSA. After 6 years as an officer there, I received the Medal of Honor. Then I joined the government agency that is equivalent to the CIA for another 6 years. And in my years of experience in this field, it was more about offensive cybersecurity and not defense. I think that last year I showed this number here, but this number didn't change. 100% of the time when we wanted to hack or get in to every organization that exists out there, we managed to do that. Unlucky, this number is related to all the different attack groups that exist out there that have this capability. So while we are talking about the ability to protect or the ability to innovate and create new technology, we need to protect it. Let's understand a little bit what does it mean. When hackers want to get in, it will take them between seconds and minutes to go into probably every network that exists out there. Then it started a long process of attack that the hackers will do that will start with discovery, understand what computers exist in the network, what those computers are doing, what is the valuable things that exist. And if you think about it, it's very, very different than what we see in the Hollywood movies. In the Hollywood movies, usually we see somebody putting a hoodie on top of him, going in, taking the information, and going out. In reality, this is not what's happening. In reality, an attack takes around, in average, 200 days. So meaning that hackers will go in and will stay in for as much as they can. For years, those type of attack was conduct government against government in order to achieve espionage. Basically, the world of war, the way that people were thinking about it, shift to the cybersecurity arena almost 25 years ago. These things basically was secret. It was classified. Nobody talked about it for years, and it wasn't exposed to the outside world. 7 years ago, Stuxnet, the attack on the nuclear facility in Iran, was discovered. This attack basically changed the world as we know it. This is the day when this attack was discovered, created two things. One is people understand that software can be used as a weapon. And the second thing, this is the day that cybersecurity, the cybersecurity arena as we know it, was born. This is the day that people understand that there is a huge difference between IT security versus cybersecurity. The main reason that there is a differences between the two is the adversary, the hacker, that have motivation. These hackers are the ones that morphing and changing, and they are the ones that we are fighting against. In 2017, this year, another thing has changed dramatically in the field of cybersecurity. Hackers for years wanted to learn from the best. For years, they tried to learn from government. They tried to use the way of thinking that the government was using in order to evolve themselves. But what they realized that they cannot do it. This year, it was 2 leaks, one from the NSA, the other from the CIA, that basically changed completely the equation between the defender and the attacker. Those 2 leaks, one was called Shadow Broker, another one called Vault 7, basically took all the tools and capability that the CIA and NSA has and released it to the outside world. Suddenly, hackers have the capability of nations. What does it mean? It means that today, we're not fighting against the same kind of capability that we were fighting years ago. Meaning that hackers become more and more sophisticated, and basically, they have the tools and the means like a government. So suddenly, we, as the commercial world, as enterprises, need to be able to protect ourselves against force that it's bigger and stronger than what we saw in years. This has actually created a new business model. It's called ransomware. What is a ransomware? Ransomware is the ability to ask for money anonymously using Bitcoin, and the ability to encrypt computers. Those two things, when they merged together, they created a new business model for hackers that actually they can ask for money. So if you think about it, nobody today is robbing a bank using a gun anymore. This is the old school. Today you're robbing a bank using computers. So a great example for this, it was WannaCry. What is WannaCry? WannaCry, it was a situation that somebody was sitting in one place and decided to rob the whole internet. Basically to go computer by computer by computer across the internet, and if this computer has the vulnerability that was discovered through the leak from the NSA, they can rob it and ask for money. This type of situation, if you think about it, it's unbelievable. So, and then the question is, people ask me, okay, this is like a big force. What should we do in order to protect ourselves, in order to protect our family? So, we at Cybereason, and I talked about it last year, we invented a new method, a new AI method that laser focus in the field of cybersecurity. We're expert in this field, and basically what we created a capability to predict an attack without knowing what is the attack going to be. And in WannaCry, that was a huge demonstration of the power of the ability to predict. In WannaCry, none of our customers was affected. All the customers that used the Cybereason software was fully protected. On top of that, the individual that used our free tool were protected as well. So while in most of the world, people were very concerned that, hey, there is a WannaCry, there is an attack out there, our customer base was very calm. Today, this is a special day for us. This is the day that we're announcing the Ransom-Free. Ransom-Free, it's a free tool that will be available, according from today, to everybody across the globe, to be downloaded and installed on a regular PC to protect it. This is our contribution to the society to make sure that everybody will be protected. The motivation behind of it was very, very simple. While we have our own business of protecting enterprises, individuals don't have the power to protect themselves. We felt that this is our obligation to protect each and every one of you, your families, and everybody across the world. We released this tool. There is more than 3,000 people around the globe that are already using this tool, and today we have the Japanese version available to everybody. I encourage everybody here to download it, to ask your friends, family to download it and use it. If we will create a situation that everybody will use this tool, we will kill the motivation for hackers to actually hack and to ask for money, because they will not be able to do that. Thank you, everybody.